The Amarillo area, like the rest of the country, seeing a steep increase in gas prices over the past week. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Jackie Kingston has the night off. Tonight, KMR Local 4's Kaylee Green hears from a political science professor about what's causing the rise in oil and gas prices, how much higher they could rise, and when we might see some relief. That story topping our news tonight at 10.
Assistant Professor of Political Science at West Texas A&M University, Dr. Chris McCauley, says the conflict between Russia and Ukraine is causing concerns about oil and gas supply.
As it stands, Russian exports have not actually decreased meaningfully as a result of the conflict, but there are fears that they will. And the fear that it will alone leads to speculation, which leads to an increase in oil prices.
Although the U.S. doesn't get most of its gas from Russia, he says the impact is the same because it's a competitive global market.
If the United States and its friends do decide to sanction and stop trading Russian oil, we will see oil prices skyrocket, almost certainly to record levels, because Russia is the second biggest oil and gas exporter in the world. And for them to be cut off from Western markets will lead to a massive supply shock.
He says eventually markets will adjust and some countries will look for new sources of oil.
The problem is this is a really bad time for that because the pandemic has led to a supply chain collapse, a big backlog in supply chain issues, which means that we are in about the worst possible situation for changing where you get your goods.
Dr. McCauley says we are likely due for an expensive summer and year, and that includes energy bills.
Oil and gas is an important source of energy production in Texas and outside the United States. And as a result, when the summer hits and people need to cool their homes, they're putting a similar pressure on oil and gas that will be felt at the gas pump as well as in their energy bill.
Dr. McCauley says while President Biden has been criticized for stopping the Keystone XL pipeline expansion, any increase in prices from that action is a drop in the bucket compared to factors like the Russia-Ukraine conflict, economic activity, and OPEC oil production. Live in studio, Kaylee Green, KMR Local 4 News. Andy.
Kaylee, thank you. He also says we always see higher gas prices in the summer, so that increase will likely contribute to paying even more at the pump.